Hi, I'm photographer David Flores, and today testing out Canon's brand new 85mm 1.4 L lens. This sits in Canon's 85mm lineup between the 85mm 1.8 USM and the 85mm 1.2 L. So what makes the new optic so special? It's the first 85mm in Canon's lineup with built-in optical image stabilization that'll save you up to 4 stops of handshake in real-world use. Minimum focusing distance is right at 2.8 feet. Now that's a significant improvement over the 85 1.2 L. If you're a portraitist that wants to punch in for that little extra bit of detail, or if you're an event shooter that needs to get a little bit closer to the subject, it's fantastic. A brand new air sphere coating promises to help reduce ghosting and flare. I'm really looking forward to putting this through its paces. We're here in the studio with our models Stella and Renee. Let's have some fun. So the lens is incredibly fast. It's worth noting that we're using a camera body, the 5D Mark IV, with an incredibly accurate and quick autofocus system. So it's a really, really good pairing. Single point AF it's everything I expected and more. We did a mix in our portrait setup, some with strobes, some just using the modeling light. And the IS, I could feel it kick in. It was smooth and accurate, moving with my hand, like right out of the back of the screen. I know I'm getting the focus. The critical focus is really good and spot on it every time. I think if you're the type of shooter that is doing a mix of studio portraiture, but also needs fast and accurate autofocus for events or field shooting, this might just be the lens for you. You know, another thing that's helpful if you're trying to pre-focus with a lens that has an aperture this large, you have a focusing scale right on top of the lens. So if you know your distance within the studio, you know your distance at an event on the street, you can kind of get yourself into the right distance here using the scale. And if you're concerned about accuracy or just want to pass the buck over to the camera, flip on autofocus, there's less movement for the lens, there's less movement for the motor, you're pushing less glass around, you get a faster result. Shooting in a low light, natural light situation, that 4 stops of optical image stabilization from the IS really helps. Thank you so much for joining us. For more on the Canon 85mm 1.4 L, photography and all things imaging, visit B&H. I'm photographer David Flores. See you next time.